first video on the channel. Proper out of comfort zone here. Just a nice bit of routine maintenance on the other half's daily driver. Needs an oil change, got a sticky brake. So yeah, I'll just run you through what I'm doing and enjoy. First thing we're going to do is we're going to add a 40 engine flush to the engine, and I've already ran it up to temperature. It's ready for the flush to go in. Put it in there for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then just drop the oil and change oil and filter as you would normally do. Really good product, this. So generally, if you do it quickly, you don't normally miss. Let it run in. Good. Start the car up. Run it for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then we'll get cracked on with the maintenance. The car up in the air. I'll run you through a few of the subtle differences that we've got between this and an Evo 10 while it's still warming up. It's as you can see, still runs normal sort of prop shaft setup with active centre differential, which is similar to the Evo 10, but at the back end we've got an LSD standard type rear differential rather than the AYC that's found on most of the Evo 10s. It still has the same sort of layout. All the subframe is a bolt-in type construction, and it does look very similar under here to the likes of an Outlander. It's a similar sort of floor pan, but obviously it comes with the 4V11 that's in the Evo 10, and the four-wheel drive system essentially to here is just the same as that. But it's a hell of a lot cheaper than buying an Evo 10, hence why I bought one. Running only the best Speedline Torinis, proper rally inspired wheel that really suits this car down to the ground. 18-inch, slightly wider than the standard ones that are on it, but it just really fills the arch perfectly. Okay, car's up in the air now, engine's nice and warm. We're just going to remove this tray, a couple of 10 mils, and the clips are on the outside. Take the whole pan off rather than just the inspection plate, because generally these bolts end up snapping the plastic. Oil draining nicely. 17mm bung on the back of the sump. Just there. Uses a crush washer. Just on there. A lot of people try and change them for copper ones, but never really seal properly. This is the correct little Mitsubishi crush washer to use. And that's the correct filter as well, the MD35 6000. Oil filter just up the front there, just unscrews. Should only really be hand tight. Best to slacken it off and let the oil drain down a bit before you actually pull the filter. Wheel off on this driver's back corner. I think we've got a sticky brake. I think it's possibly just the sliders or the pads. And get the screwdriver in, and I can pull the caliper back. It turns free enough there, but it wasn't turning at all before, so we'll get that stripped down and freed off, and that'll gain a few horsepower. Caliper off here, and that brake pad in there is absolutely jam solid. That's probably the source of the sticky brake, so we'll get that taken out, get the carrier and the pad cleaned up, rebuilt, and we'll obviously check and grease all the rest. And that's it up, running and driving now. Brakes all nice and freed off. Also balanced the front wheels because there was a little bit of shake at about 70 miles an hour. Engine oil in, all settled, all good to go. Thanks for watching the video. That's the car all done, all ready to go. Next video I'll put up, we'll have a little bit of a more in-depth run around of the car, and we'll take it out for a bit of a blast.